All, I welcome you all for a pleasant evening, for an effective project which is named like Saksham Vocational Training Center inaugural function, IT for VC, that is Information Technology for Visually Challenged. We are so glad to welcome our beloved chief guest, K. Veeraraghavarao ji, IAS, Director, Employment and Training, Government of Tamil Nadu. We are so privileged to have him, that too for a Madurai function. Now, we welcome Lion Vice District Governor, Sri Radhakrishnan ji, who has come here to grace the occasion. We welcome you, sir. Now, our beloved patrons, Swamiji and Ramanji, to take the dais. Now, let's begin the program now. Yeah, I request Selvi Jyoti to start the program with a prayer song.
Namaste all. Sa sa Maitri bhajata akila krijetri Maitri bhajata akila krijetri Atmavadeva paranape pashata Atmavadeva paranape pashata Yudham tyajata spardham tyajata Yudham tyajata spardham tyajata Tyajata pareshva kramamakramanam Tyajata pareshva kramamakramanam Maitri bhajata akila hrijetri Maitri bhajata akila hrijetri Janani prithvi Kamaduhaste Janani prithvi Kamaduhaste Jalako devaga Sakala dayalu Jalako devaga Sakala dayalu Dhyamyata data Dayadam janata Dhyamyata data Dayadam janata Shreyo bhuya Sakala jananam Shreyo bhuya Sakala jananam Shreyo bhuya Sakala jananam Shreyo bhuya Sakala jananam Shreyo bhuya Sakala jananam. Thank you all.
Thank you, Selvi Jyoti, for your excellent rendition. Now, I welcome Srimati Kamachi Swaminathan ji to welcome the gathering. She is the project mentor and the National Vice President of Saksham. So I kindly request her to deliver the welcome address now.
Good evening to one and all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you here in this evening for this vocational training center of Saksham, which is a residential training program and dedicated to visually challenged individuals. I take this opportunity to also introduce Dhimahi, and another project of Saksham dedicated to the autistic and intellectually challenged individuals. Today we have a very important and relevant guest to lead us through this program. It not only gives me happiness and pleasure, but also strength, hope, and energy to keep doing more and more of such projects, because we have Shri Veera Ragharavji, who was our collector here in Madurai and who is known for his dynamism, and Lion Governor Shri Radhakrishnan ji, who is a very proactive person, and the whole family is service oriented family. So we look forward to their support in all our endeavor in the days to come. And I take immense happiness and pleasure in inviting all of you, sir. Welcome, please. And I request Srimati Kavita to introduce the guests.
Namaste ji. Namaste to all. I extend a warm welcome to all for the inauguration of Saksham Vocational Training Center. The task of introducing our chief guest and speaker is a great privilege. I feel elated to introduce Sri Veera Raghavarao, IAS, Director, Employment and Training, Government of Tamil Nadu, for the inauguration of Saksham Vocational Training Center. I am happy to remember and share that our Sivananda Vidyalaya new building was opened in his presence on 17th April 2017. He was the chief guest of the 4th State Conference of Saksham held on December 24th, 2017. His bonding with Saksham has been strong, and we wish to have his support in future too. It is a great honor to have the recipient of National Award for providing rehabilitation service. At present, he is the Director of Employment and Training, Government of Tamil Nadu. Welcome you, sir. I find immense pleasure in introducing our next honorable chief guest, Advocate Selvi L. Victoria Gauri, who had been working as a social worker, legal resource person, legal advisor, National Gender Secretary, Mahila Mocha, National Executive Committee member, BJP, Mahila Mocha, recipient of Sister Nivedita Award, Best Female Advocate, and also a writer poet. It is such a privilege to have her here as the chief guest. She is an inspiration to many when it comes to helping the poor and needy, especially persons those who are differently able. Such a selfless service is hard to witness. We are grateful for accepting our invitation and marking her presence here. It gives me great pleasure to introduce another eminent personality, Sri Lion P. Radhakrishnan ji. He is a district head, Leo Club, CSF 2, Group Coordinator, Cabinet Joint Secretary, Youth Camp, Global Membership, Site First Eye Camp, Pediatric Cancer, GLT District Coordinator, Cabinet Coordinator. Then, being a civil engineering diploma holder, he worked in construction firm. Later, he started his own creative constructions and gained goodwill of people. We are happy to have a great social worker, a person with concern for differently able persons, a versatile personality, Sri Lion P. Radhakrishnan, here with us. Welcome you, sir. Welcome you all.
Thank you, Ji. We have few more guests with us, whom I can introduce. Sri Agarwal Ji, who's a great donor of Saksham, and who has done a lot of social work in the field of differently able, who has distributed artificial legs and crutches and many other aids and appliances for more than 4,500 people on his own. We are here to appreciate his noble service at this noble juncture. And we expect few more guests to join. As and when they join, we'll introduce them. And may I request our beloved Vinod Ji, the project consultant, who is the manager, HR manager in TCS, who is doing a wonderful job in accessibility testing and a guide for innovative applications related to visually challenged platforms. So now may I request Vinod Ji to brief about the project which is going to get initiated today. Welcome, Vinod Ji.
Thank you, Govindraj sir. Good evening, one and all. Hope I am audible. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of this historical event. That's what I can say. You know, when Mr. Govindraj had started this project, it used to be really daunting. With a great objective in mind, he used to drive the entire initiative starting from its inception, wherein it is not only for one sector of person with disability. It is going to be all over, you know, all sorts of disabilities where they are going to benefit it. So in that objective, we are starting this project with
Really, you're doing
yeah, sorry. Can somebody go on mute, please?
Santosh, mute all.
Okay.
Okay. So Vocational Training Center is a you know, umbrella project where we are planning for training people with all sorts of disability. But to start with, we are going ahead with IT for VC. So information technology for persons with visual impairment. The reason being the need for them to be inducted in the job opportunity is much higher, wherein they do have skill and will. The difference is, how do you place them? Where do you place them? What sort of skills our friends needs to be learned? So a person with visual impairment learn, for example, they get educated themselves with high standards. They are good in technology. They are good in you know, all sorts of upcoming next gen technologies. However, putting all together, starting from a shorthand to a language, to a communication, to a computer skills, to programming, to management skills, you know, plays a vital role in an individual's per se. That is where this IT for VC had come into place. This is going to be a year and a half course. So it's almost going to be 18 months course, where 1 year of training and 6 months of on the job training. Wherein 1 year they would be trained in the theoretical aspects of all the subjects which I've explained. That could be computers, business communication, email etiquettes, personality development. You have yoga, we have programming, all sorts of stuffs. And post which, understanding their willingness to work in the areas, we would be posting them in any of the organization which they are interested into. For example, if an individual who is really good in English communication with shorthand, he would be placed in a training where for 6 months he would be working as a steno in any of the organization. That could be a training program. For example, if an individual is very good in programming, okay, you would be working as a programmer trainee in any of the IT industries. In such way, this training is planned, post which this vocational training center is planning to bring in organization and the eligible candidates in one platform so that everybody gets benefited. It's not only going to be a training program, it is going to be a job opportunity on the end, and everybody gets benefited, right? And this, to start with, we are starting with 10 students. We are planning to bring in another 10 students after 6 months, because we want this project to be one-to-one, so that each and every individual is trained at the most standards and qualifies, gets himself a breadwinner in his family. So that's what this project is. That's what the project's objective is. It is not only trainee centric, it is going to be the organization centric also. Having said that, we don't want to bring in only trainees here. We want to bring in the corporates as well, the non-government organizations as well, all the sectors, where end of this project you will find eligible individuals and the interested organization to observe these students in their project. Thank you so much for the opportunity midst of this disturbances. Thanks for bearing my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, G, for putting all remarks in a soft way. Right. Now, let me call upon His Holiness Swami Swarupananda Ji to deliver his Benedictory Address and to bless this project going successful.
Dear friends, I am very glad to participate in this function. I pray the Almighty Lord and I pray for Saint Thomas to bless His function, and all what is holy and important function of every being is able to do. That is when we have all the senses, five senses, working properly, or doing normal work. But one of these senses is not important. They will become more efficient in the other four inner partners. And we also know that we have 3 sentences not coming in a very person. Therefore, I pray you will make the blessing is forever great action, the grand success, and all the persons who are involved in this, the blessing of this wonderful success. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your sweet blessings. Now, I can introduce our instructors who are also visually challenged. Sri Karthik Ji, who is well qualified as a trainer, master trainer in the computers for visually challenged and certified as a critical standard. And we have Sri Ramesh Ji from Andhra Pradesh. Also, it's another stable trained, certified by the central government institute, National Institute of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities in the regional center Chennai, and who is also has got a good experience of learning and writing exams through laptop from the famous college in Hyderabad. So we have enough potential instructors to start with this training, and we have an excellent technocrat, Santosh Ji, to strengthen this project as a center coordinator, who is capable of doing hardware, software, even electrical, and many other technological aspects. So we look for more persons like placement coordinator, which is the fulcrum of this program. And as we know, Jim mentioned, this training project is not to certify the knowledge of the trainees. It is to ensure the employment of the eligible individuals. We are sure that we could bring more corporates, private individual industrialists, and many well-wishers during this course of one academic year, one full year, and which would fetch us the chances for a campus interview at the end of this year. And as we know, Jim mentioned, it will provide the path towards the on-job training for another 6 months, which our Saksham will support. And we have chosen, the reason we have chosen our guest is suitably and fit for this function, none other than Sri Veeraraghavan IAS Ji, who has secured the great President Award for doing welfare activities when he was collector in Madurai. So really, we are so happy to have him amidst us. And now he is suitably aligning our project. He is the Director of Employment and Training, Government of Tamil Nadu. So that's why Kamachi Swaminathan ji also said, his presence not only gives pleasure, it strengthens this project. Yes. Now, may I request our Sri S.C. Agarwal ji to felicitate and endo his blessings through his few words.
Thank you all friends, Mr. Govindarajan ji and all friends who have joined this meeting virtually. I am very happy to address you on this occasion, happy occasion. I extend the greetings to Saksham for starting this vocational training program, which will enable the Divyang persons to find a job And I'm immensely happy to note that it's not just a training program. At the end of it, a job is assured. So that will provide necessary impetus to the trainees to learn well. So because a job is waiting for them at the end of the program, I extend very heartiest greetings to this program. May this be a grand success for the trainees, for the trainers, for Saksham, and let more branches of such programs be started. I wish you all very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sri Agarwal. We wish your and solicit your support throughout our endeavors. And really, we are confident enough to run such a big project because the support given by you and me. Thank you so much. And it is time for inaugurating our center, which is located in the first floor. I request all our guests and our trainees also to move to the first floor so that we will have our chief guest to declare the center open. And soon after that, our Swamiji will open the center and all dignitaries can light the lamp as the symbol of the inauguration. So I request all participants to move to the center entrance. Hello.
extension for now. May I request our chief guest to declare the center open now, please.
Good evening, everyone. I declare Saksham Vocational Training Center for Visually Challenged open. My respects to everybody. I wish this center will light lamp in lives of many people. My respects to everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you, Swami Swarupanandaji, for lighting the lamp. I'm very happy to see you. We met when we were in Madurai, and I'm happy to see you all, though we are seeing virtually, feeling that I wish to be there. Definitely this center will definitely light lamp in many people's lives. Very happy to inaugurate, be part of the inaugural function. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Ji. We welcome you when you come to Madurai. Please visit our project, and we require all your ideas to develop this project further.
I will definitely dwell few ideas when I'm speaking once all of you settles down. And definitely I think this center will be will do wonders. I know the people, Madam Kamachi Swaminathanji is very passionate. She being the project mentor, and all the well learned and well intended persons being here definitely will make this project successful. Serving people will get a lot of benefit, and their lives will be changed with the skill training what we are going to give in this.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ji.
Flooring, coming, flooring.
Password. Double 5 255 19255.
Thank you so much, our beloved chief guest, Sri Veeraragha ISG. Now, may I request our National Organizing Secretary, Dr. K. Sukumar ji, to bless us with a few words. Who is the mentor for all the programs of Saksham, and who is the guiding spirit for all the projects. He is the source and resource behind every initiation for the benefit of the differently able. I welcome Dr. Sukumarji to deliver his special address now, and then we are very eager to listen the chief guest address from IASG. Welcome, Dr. Sukumarji.
Dhanyawad Govindraj ji. Am I audible? Dhanyawad Govindraj ji. Am I audible?
Audible ji. Yes.
Namaste. Respected Chief Guest, Benedictory Address, Employment and Training, Pujya Swami Swarup, or Srimati Victoria Guruji, Assistant Solicitor of India, Madurai Bench of Madras High Court, our Lion Radhakrishnan, and our Adaraniya SC, my hearty pranams to all. It is a great occasion, as Veer Raghavji mentioned. It is going to light many lamps in the lives of Divyang in future, either in the training or in getting placement or settling them in the placement. Saksham employment but is working in so many places: Nagpur, Pune, Delhi. We are working on the platform of IDEA, Inclusive Divyangjan Entrepreneurs Association. So to promote employment and self-employment, both. So like that in Madurai, this vocational training center will do miracles in the future. I've seen the visually challenged people preparing umbrella or spinning the bed sheets, and I have seen a tea blending company in the Gauhati, very big company, managed by only Divyang. There are 50 Divyang were there, entirely from the administration, coordination, communication, marketing, everything they are managing. Like that, I have seen very simple things also. Simple things can change the life. Visually, intellectually challenged people. Simple things. Removing the garlic outer layer and supplying to the hotels. Making dozen safety pins, etc., etc., small activities. So all these things can change the life of Divyangjan. If they earn money, they will become confident, and so many other aspects also will open in their life. Not only they confident, they will be contributing to the family and the nation. So I hope this vocational training center and placement center of Madurai, under the blessings and guidance of Swarupananda Swamiji, will go ahead and will achieve miracles in future. Dhanyavad to one and all. Saksham Bharat, Samartha Bharat. Namaste.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Sukumarji, for your encouraging words. And we have yet another stalwart of our Saksham, who is lively experiencing the employing and skill training programs in New Delhi. May I request Mallikarjun ji, the Chief Executive Officer of Saksham IDEA. IDEA means Inclusive Divyang Entrepreneurs Association. Is doing a wonderful service over there. It is yet to spread over its wing all over the nation very shortly. May I request Mallikarjun ji to deliver a keynote address to inspire all of us shortly.
Thank you, Govindarajan ji. Namaste to all of you. Hope my voice is audible.
Yeah, audible ji.
Yeah, thank you. What an incredible initiative. First of all, congratulations to Saksham, Tamil Nadu unit, and dynamic leader like Govindaraj ji. I think during my interactions with Govindaraj ji, I realized what people say. Those people who can't see They don't have sight, but they have a vision. So I could see that vision. This is an exemplary initiative, much needed in the country. So I'm sure that these 10 visually challenged will be converted into vision champions. And I'm sure that many of the opportunities in the diversity and inclusion space in India, our vision champions will be able to take care. We are very much excited to promote these vision champions to the corporate world, to the government. I also request, and I'm very happy to see that the corporate brains are behind this, along with Saksham Karyakartas. When a brain and heart work together, nothing is impossible, and I'm sure we'll make it possible. Timing is so good when entire world is talking about inclusion, and in India, corporates started giving a lot of importance to diversity and inclusion. With this 1-year program, if we can experiment few things which could create a role model in the country, how visually challenged can be integrated with the corporate world, self-employment, and also entrepreneurial opportunities, which Dr. Sukumarji talked about. We should also think about, we should go out of the box and think about while they are in the training, how they can earn little bit. We should also see the possibilities of their earning, so that slowly that spirit of independence can be given to them. And we are lining up various corporates under Saksham and Idea, and I'm very sure that many of the corporate HR heads are going to address and also try to understand the abilities of these 10 champions. And once we make them integrated with any corporate world, this could be a great case study, even for the policymakers and also to the governments, how to work in this segment. I have no doubt we have seen several excellent individuals in this sector. We can also even think of a back-end call center or a manpower agency sort of thing, wherein we can do an experiment taking them as an interns or apprentices. Already we are in touch with 3 to 4 corporates in Chennai, and once this training goes to the next level, I think Saksham and Idea teams will involve these HR heads to closely work with these champions, and together we'll see that this would be a great success. Not only a great success, through this 10 vision champions, we are going to reach out to thousands of such champions all over India. And once again, congratulations to Saksham team. And I'm really elated, excited to see more updates on this. Very soon we'll get back to you. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Govindraji. Over to you.
Arjunji, definitely this project requires your guidance and support, especially this should be the South Indian project of Saksham Idea to start with. And we are also just ahead of establishing a call center over here to do the employment or placement coordination for all types of persons with disabilities. So with this request, I welcome and request our chief guest, beloved Sri Veera, to deliver his inaugural address as well, chief guest address. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My respects to all the dignitaries participating in this program, both direct and offline. Sri Swami Swarupananda ji, Sri Govindrajan ji, Srimati Kamakshi Swaminathan ji, Madam, project mentor of this program, Sri Vinod ji, Sri S.C. Agarwal ji, Sri Mallikarjun ji, Sri Sukumar ji, and all the dignitaries who are participating in this program. I'm very happy to be part of this inaugural function of Madurai Saksham Vocational Training Center for Visually Challenged. Madurai, I'm very closely associated because I served there as collector. So it gives me immense pleasure in participating in this program. There are two aspects. One, this center is being inaugurated in Madurai. And second, it is for vocational training for visually challenged. When I was there as collector Madurai, we could able to make Madurai the best district in the country, which received the national award for delivering the services for persons with disabilities. So that way, this program is very, very dear to my heart. And second, my present assignment, I'm Director Employment and Training in Tamil Nadu State. So it is my responsibility to create a lot of employment opportunities for all the youth in the state, so that a lot of employment opportunities will be created both in public and private sector. So this project is really good initiative of Saksham. Particularly, you have chosen very, very disadvantaged sections, visually challenged, and project is aiming to create vocational training, which is need of the hour. Because a lot of present day scenario is that the industry is having a lot of demand for right hands. At the same time, a lot of youth are searching for right jobs. There is a gap between the industry needs and the aspirations and opportunities available for the youth. A lot of opportunities are there. At the same time, a lot of youth are there without employment. The reason is that there is a skill gap between the youth and also the industry requirements. The skill gap needs to be bridged rightly with such kind of vocational training programs. We have our Directorate of Employment and Training has various aspects. One is we'll be reaching out to all the youth. Almost around 65 lakh youth are registered in our employment exchanges. We are not only the employment exchange maintaining department. Career guidance is our main important focus. So we have district employment and career guidance centers across the state where the career guidance is being continuously given, training is being given. Training is two aspects. One is long-term and short-term. Long-term, we have ITIs, around 90 ITIs are there across the state, training in various trades, engineering, non-engineering trades. Rightly, we are talking about the persons with disability. They are very good at certain skills which others will not have. Particularly when Sri Sukumarji was speaking, he was telling a lot of things. They're good in netting. They're good in even simple tasks like onion peeling off and selling. And we see in any government office, all the chairs are netted only by visually challenged people. Everywhere we will be, and their skill sets, they have very good innate qualities where we should identify and give training in those skill sets. Particularly the stenography also is very, very important where they can excel well. Rightly in our government ITIs, we are having about 10 ITIs having 456 seats for stenography and secretarial skills. A lot of vacancies are there which they can join. At the same time, visually challenged people are very good in teaching also. A lot of language skills. So many across the district when we conduct every week GDPs, people grievance days, whenever persons comes for a pension, we take efforts in encouraging them to take up any skill training, self-employment, so that they can have one side confidence and also they can give opportunity of employment for others. Rightly, our Saksham Vocational Training Center can concentrate on wide variety of activities. A lot of opportunities are there. In our short-term skill training, we have Prime Minister's Kaushal Vikas Yojana, which primarily through our NSDC continuously aims at doing skill training. Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation is doing short-term skill training program. variety of programs are there. It's take anything. Like it can be soft skills, it can be software, it may be banking, it may be manufacturing, it may be automobile, it may be communications. Various types of opportunities are there. The programs of government are there to support the organizations which are running skill training program, because need of the country, need of the state is that we need to impart training to all youth. We have to enrich the skill set of the people so that they will be readily available for industry to take up the opportunities. They're readily available for service sector. Above all, they can start their own units. They can be entrepreneurs. So many speakers, when they're speaking, a lot of opportunity, their experiences have been shared. And we need to concentrate on from educational institution to industry. That gap is there. That gap can be met through these kind of skill training programs, vocational training programs, which we are running. And I'm very happy that Saksham has made this initiative. Really, it gives me immense pleasure in participating in this inaugural program. I am there always to support and also to guide Saksham, because you started this initiative to light lamps in many people's lives, particularly the set of people, the group chosen is very vulnerable. We need to give a supporting hand. And also, it's not that we always give a support. We need to enrich and improve their self-confidence. That is very, very important. So when the training programs are taking up, apart from vocational training and professional skills, we need to also develop their leadership skills, life skills, entrepreneur skills. So they stand as a models. They stand as a models. They stand as a stars. They stand as an examples, which gives a confidence to similar kind of people in the society, so that they will also follow the path of these people who is going to get successful in this unit. And I'm very happy to be part of this program. I'm happy to see many people who are there in Madurai. So giving me back the memories of my time in Madurai. Very happy to see all of you. And my best wishes to Saksham and entire team. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Ji. We wish to welcome you back to Madurai to take a lead of our not only the projects, the life of the needies. And I really would like to mention some of the guests available here. Assistant Solicitor General Srimati Victoria Gauri Ji, and Lion Vice District Governor, and Professor Tamilchelvi Ji from head of the department, Tyagaraja Engineering College, and Ms. Prabha Ji from Akshara School, which takes immense care for the children with learning disabilities. So we are awaiting for a team of special educators and therapists from Maharashtra who is touring in the South Tamil Nadu. And this function will be followed by yet another technical session, which I request our Vice District Governor Ji and ASG Madam to lead that and chair those technical sessions. So with this, I think I shall request our Subhash Raj Ji to deliver oath of thanks, which will be followed by national anthem, a formal conclusion of this program. And then, as I said, the technical session will continue under the chairmanship of Lion Vice District Governor and ASG Madam. I thank all the state committee members of Saksham for being present and district representatives. Thank you. Welcome, Subhash.
Namaste to all. Um, Thanks all accepting for our invitation in your busy schedule. Thanks for your blessings and keynote address. Our guest, the Director of Employment and Training in Tamil Nadu State, and Swami Sarbananda ji, Dr. Sumar ji, National Organizing Secretary Saksham, and National President Govindraj ji. Thanks for your blessings, and I'm sure this event will not be completed without trainers and trainees. Thanks all. Thank you. Thank you.
Subhashji, as you have reminded of trainees, I would like to introduce, actually, I would like to request our trainees to just raise themselves from their seat so that everybody will come to know who are our trainees. Right now we have chosen 10 trainees. Nine are there today and one will join tomorrow. So everyone on the trainees are graduates with a basic skill set of in the computers. So we are here to provide them soft skills, language, communication skills, yoga, personality development, whatnot, whatever they require. Even we are here to assist if they wish to prepare for competitive exams also. And then as this is not going to be yet another center which is going to deliver the certificate and send them as a student. This is going to be a unique one, as all trainees going to walk out with the placement order, appointment order, definitely after their own job training. So I shall thank our beloved friend Pulaga Sandhuji, the Managing Trustee of Royal Vision, who continuously giving guidance towards the development of visually challenged. I think our Sri remembers because he has chosen us as an election ambassador during his collectorship in Madurai. So we are thankful to him for giving such an opportunity and bringing us to the limelight. Likewise, we request him to take forward all Divyangjan to the limelight to make their living dignified and much decent. Thank you, for your time spent to support our noble cause, noble endeavor. And I thank all the guests and participants, a wonderful technical team of Professor Madam and others. Thank you one and all. Now it's time for the national anthem. I request all of you to raise yourself.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind. So I request Santosh ji to organize the next technical session where Professor Tamachandi ji's team will be making a demo of their products. Thank you all guests and participants. We'll meet in yet another function of same kind with this project, trainees and trainers. Thank you.